Baker's Neighbor. A play is a story that can be performed for an audience. The setting is in an old town. Maniel's Bakery is at right. There's an outdoor counter with shelves for the display of pastries in front of the bakery, and a wooden table and stool near the counter. Across the street, at left, is the patio of Pablo's house, with a bench and chairs on it. At the rear of the stage, there's a flowering tree with a circular seat around the trunk. It is early morning. Maniel comes out of the bakery with a tray of pies which he carries to counter. As he is putting the pies on a shelf, Pablo steps out onto his patio, sniffs the air, and smiles with delight.
Good morning, Baker Manuel. Your pies met speculated delicious this morning. How many did you bake last night?
Sullenly.
What's it to you, Pablo? You never buy any. You just smell them. Every day you stand there and fill your nostrils with the fragrance of my pastries. It's amazing that there is any flavor left when my customers come to buy.
But it makes me happy to smell your pastries. You're the best baker in town. Everyone says so.
Well, why don't you buy a pie or a cake and take it home? Then you can smell it all you want.
Oh, but if I bought it and ate it, I couldn't smell it anymore.
Snorting in disgust.
Ah!
When he finishes setting out the pies, he goes into the bakery with the empty tray. Pablo crosses to the counter and inhales deeply, closing his eyes in delight. Maniel returns with a tray of cakes and a cash box. He pushes Pablo away from the counter.
Hey, take your nose away from there. I can't sell those if you sniff them all over.
Pablo saunters back to his patio. Maniel places tray of cakes on counter, then carries cash box to the table and sits down.
Are you going to count your money? Are you going to count your money, Manuel?
Maniel ignores Pablo but empties coins from cash box onto the table. Pablo then sits in a chair and watches Maniel with an amused smile.
How much did you take in yesterday?
None of your business.
He inspects each coin carefully, then writes in a small notebook, adds figures, scowling and mumbling to himself. Carlos and his sisters enter left. They stop when they see Maniel counting his money and talk quietly together.
Gracious, that's a lot of money.
Papa says the bakery has made Manuel the richest man in town.
If he's that rich, why doesn't he smile? He looks so cross and unfriendly.
That's because he's a miser. A miser doesn't like people, only money. The more money he has, the more money he wants, and he keeps it all to himself. He never shares it with anyone.
Catching sight of Pablo,
There's Pablo.
enthusiastically ad-lib.
Hello, Pablo. How are you? Good to see you.
Beaming at them as he gets up.
Hello, my young friends. Hello, you were up bright and early.
We're going to the bakery. Carlos is going to treat us.
I helped Papa pick me in, and he gave me this.
He holds up a silver coin.
You're a good boy, Carlos.
Starting across to the bakery.
Come on, let's see what there is.
Children crowd around the counter.
Look at those coconut patties. And the jelly roll, yummy. Carlos, why don't you buy a pie and cut it into quarters? Then we can each have a piece.
I don't know. That was sort of like a cake.
Impatiently.
Well, young fellow, what do you want?
To Inez.
Keep your fingers off that pie.
Indignantly.
I didn't touch it. Come now, hurry up and decide. This isn't a waiting room. I have to make a living with rent and taxes. It's as much as I can do.
How much is that cake with the pink frosting?
If you can't afford it, how much money do you have?
Carlos holds out his hand to show him.
Not enough. That cake costs 3 times what you can pay.
What can I buy with my money? I want something for all of us.
You can buy 4 tapioca tarts, and I'm giving them away at that price.
He hands tarts to Carlos.
Here you go. Here you are. Here you are. Now take those tarts over to Pablo and let them smell them.
He puts Carlos's coin with others on table, sits down and makes entry in his notebook. Carlos passes out tarts to his sisters as they cross to the patio, offering tart to Pablo.
Pablo, have a bite.
No thanks, Carlos. You earned it. You eat it.
Pablo, why did my mom say we should let you smell our tarts?
He's annoyed because every morning I stand out here and enjoy the smell of his freshly baked pies and cakes when they're right out of the oven. What fragrance! It's as if the bakery just burst into bloom.
If you could be a beautiful smell, Pablo, instead of a man, would you like to be a beautiful bakery smell?
Laughing. Oh wow, that's a new one for me. If I were a smell instead of a man, well, the comical ideas.
Explaining. It's a game we play among ourselves. We ask each other what thing we'd like to be if we were a person. What color, what sound, what sight, what sound. What sound would you like to be, Pablo, if you weren't a person?
This minute,
Any minute.
let me think. Suddenly, he slaps his knee. I have it. If I were a sound instead of a man, I'd choose to be a song. A happy little song in children's hearts. Or turning up any boy's whistle like this. He whistles a merry tune.
What sound do you think Manuel would like to be? That's easy. He'd probably be the sound of gold pieces jingling in his own pocket. I'm going to ask him.
He goes to the table where Manuel is putting his money back into cash box.
Manuel, may I ask you a question?
Scowling.
What is it?
If you were a sound instead of a baker, what sound in the whole wide world would you choose to be?
Well, of all the idiotic nonsense, clear out of here and stop bothering me. I have better things to do than answer stupid questions.
Isabel returns to patio and Pablo goes center. It's taking you a long time to count your money, Manuel.
Would you please excuse our 15-second?
Mary, it wouldn't take you long to count yours.
That's right, I don't care much for money.
You're too lazy to earn it.
Good naturally. Oh, I work, but I'd rather sit in the sun and take advantage of all the small everyday pleasures that life has to offer.
Like smelling my pastries, I suppose, without charge.
Shrugging, there is free.
It's not as free as you think.
What do you mean?
I'm going to make you pay for all the pastry smells I've supplied you with for many years. Smiling in disbelief.
You can't mean that.
But I do. You stand outside my bakery every day and smell my pies and cakes. To my mind, that is the same as taking them without paying for them. You're no better than a thief, Pablo Perez. Hardly.
I never took anything that didn't belong to me, and you know it. What's more, I haven't done your business any harm. I've even helped it. People often stop when they see me standing here and going to buy something.
Children giggle and begin to taunt Manuel and run around him sniffing.
I smell raisins.
I smell spike. How much does it cost to smell the flour on your apron?
May I smell your cap for a penny?
He snatches Baker's cap from Manuel's head and sniffs it, laughing. And nearly snatching it back. Ew. You'll laugh on the other side of your face when I get to judge.